Hey, what is up guys, I'm Vio, and today I'm going to be talking about something else than a trade rumor. I know pretty much my entire channel, as of right now, like for the past month, since the trade deadline so close, has been pretty much only dedicated to trade rumors. But with the trade deadline being so close, I'm going to start trying to get into different type of videos. I'm still going to make trade rumor videos. I think I still have one like coming up, but I mean, I'm going to try to get back into normal videos for my sake and for the channel's sake. So without further ado, without me rambling on too much, let's get right into this video. So what we're going to be talking about is Isaiah Thomas, the Cleveland Cavaliers problem. And what I mean by that is, like, they were playing really, really good before they got Isaiah Thomas back. Then Isaiah Thomas comes, and then they start playing awful, like a piece of trash, more like the Atlanta Hawks and the Cleveland Cavaliers that we know. But now let's get into why this is even a thing. Why is this even, like, people are even talking about this? Well, he's always, like, in every single interview that I've seen so far, he's just bashing his teammates, saying they don't practice hard, they don't play defense, which is pretty ironic coming from the, like, 4'3" guy. Never mind. Anyway, that he's literally made fun of playing defense, but that's funny. But then also he calls out his teammates, like individually teammates. He calls them out, and then he's trying to be the leader. And with a team with someone named LeBron James on their team, usually you can't be the leader. It's just something I know. So the 4-foot guy is trying to call his team out for not playing defense, maybe not playing hard, because I have no reports about him not playing hard. I can understand that, but he's also trying to be a leader, so that's kind of why, like, everybody's kind of throwing shade at him at the problem. But then, like, the actual proof to why this is actually even a problem, like, even if he was saying all this but they're winning, it wouldn't be that much of a problem. But now, why is this even a problem? Because saying your team doesn't practice hard when you're trying to make chemistry, as he's only been back for a month. That's why I'm not going in on him too hard. He's only been back for a month. And saying your team doesn't practice hard or play defense, and you're still trying to build chemistry with your teammates, usually doesn't go well. When you say your teammates aren't playing good, usually that doesn't help with building chemistry and relationships, or good ones at least. So that might drive a little bit of wedge between your teammates. And when you drive a wedge between your teammates, it's really hard to win. But then also, he can't really talk about defense, as he's literally been rated, since he came back, the lowest rated defender in the entire NBA for the past 5 years. Like, there's never been a defender rated lower than him for the past 5 years. That is terrible. You can't really talk about defense until, well, then. But he can talk about working hard. This dude actually does work really hard. Like, if you watch his things, where he came from, he's so short. I mean, he's like, yeah, I mean, to be struggling with Benjamin Button disease, he came back from a pretty hard style. But then also, I mean, if you just look at what has happened since, like, he's came back, the Cavs are ranked 17th in defense, and now they are ranked 28th in defense. So that is awful. Like, they were still bad on defense before he came, but then when he comes back, everything goes to complete shit. And also, before Kevin Love's hand injury, he was playing the best basketball he ever has in a Cleveland Cavaliers jersey. Isaiah Thomas comes back, no, he's a no-show. He plays terrible. That's not a coincidence. And then also, if you look, I mean, the dude, before he came back to the Cavs, they were 24-15. I think they were the 3rd seed there, or 2nd seed. They were playing really good, and they looked like they were going to make the finals again. But then now that they have him, they are now 5-9 with him. 5-9. That is awful. How can you go from being 24-15 to 5-9? I can understand you're still trying to build chemistry, but I mean, it's been a month. You would think they showed some signs of improving. No, they literally lost to, who did they lose to? They lost to Houston by like 30-something points, I'm pretty sure. That is terrible. And with this dude, with Isaiah Thomas trying to be a leader, that is not going to happen. LeBron James isn't going to be the leader, and he's actually going to find problems with that. It's gotten to the point to where it's such a big problem. There were reports that came out today that the Cavs discussed trading for Kemba Walker with the Brooklyn pick and Isaiah Thomas. Like, if you came back a month, you've been here a month, you were in a blockbuster trade, and they want to trade you, that's not a good thing. I mean, so I do think Isaiah Thomas is a huge problem right now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I do think they'll still make the finals only because they have LeBron, and LeBron he becomes like Zeus in the finals and the playoffs and stuff. It's weird. Like, he could be trash one game, but then the playoffs hit, then it's like I guess like someone touched his butt or so. I don't know. He just goes off. touch his butt. That didn't make sense. But yeah, but that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. And like, I do think Isaiah Thomas is a huge problem for the Cavs. I don't think he's the only problem, but I do think he is a big problem. So comment below. Do you think Isaiah Thomas is a problem for the Cleveland Cavaliers? Do you think it's overreaction? Do you think they're still trying to build chemistry? Do you think they should trade him? Comment all that down below. And if you did like the video at any point, hit like button. It would mean the world to me. And also, if you really like the video, subscribe button. It would literally mean the world to me. Like, thank y'all so much if y'all do that. I think, yeah, in 2 more days, this channel is going to be a year old. It's my birthday today. 2 more days, this channel is going to be a year old. Like, Jesus. Well, I guess yesterday was my birthday. I'm not getting into that. Shut up. I guess technically, y'all are seeing this tomorrow. So really, yesterday was my birthday, and it's 1 day away from being a year old. Shut up, Cody. Kids on here, but you either never do vegetables or you drugs. Say every goodbye.